Hello,
Hello. Hi, ma'am. Good evening.
Vishal. Good evening. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am, you are audible. I can hear you.
And am I visible?
Yes, ma'am, both you are audible and visible.
Yes, same here. I can see you, I can hear you. How are
Hmm.
you?
I am good, ma'am. And you?
I'm fine. Thank you for asking me. How was the day? How was the entire day?
It was drizzling here. Right now it's clean. Weather is
Drizzling.
pleasant
It was
here.
drizzling there. It was drizzling
Yes.
there? Okay.
Right, ma'am.
Okay, right. So you like rains? Do you like when it
I
rains?
I like winter. I don't like rain, autumn, and summer. I like only
Winter.
winter.
Why do you
Yes.
why do you think so? Why do you like winter?
There are many regions, not only single region.
Oh, okay. So maybe we can have another session to discuss the reasons
Right, right.
about why you like winter. Okay. So how are your sessions going on? How's the learning journey?
Right now it's came on track, but from last some days I was facing some issue here. They did not provide me recording, so I was
Okay.
talking to management. But right now they
Okay.
told
So
me issue has resolved.
okay. Okay. So right, you can check about such aspects with the technical team. But I was asking about your learning journey. Are you practicing? Have you discovered ways to do it? Like I told you initially, I remember telling you that you have to work on your
Right.
pace and speech, clarity of speech. So have you started working on such aspects?
I try, ma'am, whenever I talk with someone, so I try to focus on words and I try to
Okay,
reduce my mother tongue influence.
great, great. Okay, so let's begin with something general. Are you ready for today's session?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so are you happy to have guests at home?
Yes, ma'am. I
Are
feel
you
very
happy
happy
to
whenever.
you feel
Yes,
very
ma'am. I
happy?
feel happy. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, can you think of a time when you had visitors recently? Any recent occasion where you had guests at home and you were so happy to receive them?
Okay. Last Sunday,
Any recent,
some of my relatives came
okay,
my home.
okay, they came home. Your
They come.
relatives came home on last Sunday. Okay. So, how was the experience? You can share some good experience that you had with your relatives.
I talked with them and we shared our experiences that how is going my life, my job, and they asked me something like, "What's your next plan?" And are you
Hmm.
trying for taking transfer or
Okay.
not? And they asked some question to my daughter. So and I
Okay.
asked about their lives, what's going on their lives
In their lives. Okay, okay.
in there.
So did you meet them after a long time or was it just a short interval that you had?
It was a short gap. It's only
But you were
four to
meeting
five
them.
months.
You were meeting. Oh, after 4 to 5 months. Okay, so that's great. That's good. Okay, did you have any bad experience with any guests or visitors? Anytime did you have any bad experience? You don't have to mention the names, but sometimes we have bad experiences. We may not welcome everyone. So any such experience? Unpleasant, unfavorable, discouraging experience.
It's happened, ma'am, whenever you got unplanned guests and without informing you
Hmm.
if they came at your place.
Okay,
So that time you face some difficulty because at least
okay,
you have to prepare something for their food and you have to clean your house. It's not showing good.
okay, okay. So suppose somebody comes home immediately without prior notice. How do you manage? Like, do you help? Do everyone, do you think everybody gets involved? Everyone gets involved in the cleaning, cooking, and preparatory aspects?
Right, ma'am, absolutely right.
Everyone,
That
everyone.
time every yes, Yes, ma'am. Everyone is getting busy that time, and
Okay, okay.
everyone
Everyone
is
gets busy.
some are. Yes, ma'am. Everyone have own work, so everyone start doing
Okay,
their work.
okay. So how old is your daughter?
Okay, 2.5 year old.
2.5 years old. Okay. So how does she participate? Is she happy to receive new people?
Yes, she welcomed everyone, and
Okay.
she is very extrovert. She is very talkative, and
Oh,
if
she
another
keeps
person
talking.
start talking, yes, ma'am, she is garrulous. So every time she try to talk with another person, but the condition is that firstly, if they start talking, so after that she give response. Otherwise, not.
Oh, okay. So she should feel comfortable and then she becomes very friendly, talkative. Yeah, and she's
Right, ma'am.
quite
Right.
amiable, quite friendly and amiable. That's great. Okay.
Yes,
So babies are not, some babies are not very happy or they may get a bit scared and intimidated when they meet new faces at
and
times. But
one,
yeah.
okay, if we are doing something, we are preparing something. So my daughter is start getting involved. She also
Oh,
told us that
okay.
I want to this thing, but she mess up all things. In but she is a child, so
Yeah, yeah, yes. Recently, I saw a video where the grandmother was trying to make chapatis. You have to roll the chapatis. And there was a small baby sitting next to her. He also wanted to roll chapatis. He wanted to help her. And she gave him a small this thing rolling pin. Yeah,
it's
and
common in my
everything was
home.
given. Yeah, it's common. It's common, and babies want to do each and everything that adults do.
Right, ma'am. Very
Yeah,
right.
right. Okay. Okay, so that's great. Now I am going to give you some words. Okay, tell me whatever comes to your mind regarding guess.
Okay, ma'am.
Now, what you have to keep in mind is the pace of your speech. Slow down a bit, think, try to be clear with the words. Okay, so are you ready?
Yes, ma'am. Always ready.
Okay. Just look at the words and tell me whatever comes to your mind. It can be pleasant, unpleasant, anything. But it's all about guests.
Okay. Last time you gave me the same word.
Okay, let's see what you create now. We have guests now. Guests.
Okay. In my opinion, age is just a number. But some
Okay.
people think that age is not only a number. It's decide or determine your destiny, and it's
Okay.
it, it's a push to you. It's a hurdle for you. Like if you are more than 50 or 60, so you have limited options. And
Okay.
recently, I have seen a post on a BBC article, and it was just yesterday I saw that post. And in India, 58 years age, it is the age. In this time, people are talking about their retirement plans. 58,
Okay.
it's a number.
Okay.
But if you ask any person if they are in private sector or government sector, everyone is talking about their retirement plan, retirement
Okay.
ceremony, or
Okay. I think you have deviated from the topic. I remember you telling me something about age being a number last time also,
oh,
if I
okay,
remember
no,
it
ma'am,
right.
it's okay, yeah, it's all about the
Yes.
age. And
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah. For example, I'll give you an example. You may
okay,
have guests
recently,
of different age groups.
okay,
Yeah. Yeah.
a 50 years age lady to participate in Olympics. Yesterday it was happened. It happened.
Yesterday it happened, not was happened. Yesterday it
It
happened.
happened.
But remember, Vishal, our topic is guests. So I was trying to help you out. You can
Okay.
also say we
Okay.
may have to deal with people from different age groups when it comes to hospitality and guests. So you may have a 2-year-old baby, maybe 55-year-old woman, and then maybe 27-year-old man. So when it comes to guests and hospitality, you may have to deal with people from different age groups. Okay, or you can say people of different age group come to my house. come home, and I have relatives from different age groups. So when you speak about a particular age group, it should be age group, okay, not of
age.
8 years. If you say this
Okay.
person was 8 years old, that's correct. A 8-year-old boy like that, that's fine. Okay, the next one, be very careful. The topic is guest, okay?
Okay.
Lazy.
Okay. When guests arrive at your home, so lazy person became active, and
Lazy.
in every
Okay.
family, some person are lazy.
Oh,
They became
okay.
active
They
because
become active.
it
They become active,
they
okay?
become they
Okay.
become active.
Okay. So whenever guests arrive, whenever guests comes home, lazy people become active. Yes, they have to be on their toes. Yeah, they have to be on their
Right.
toes and do some work, entertain them. Some people run inside their rooms also, they won't come out.
This many happen. But some guests are they are
Yeah, some are
stubborn.
so nice. Yeah, some are stubborn. So usually children and teenagers will say, "Oh, again they're coming," and they will run inside. Right? Okay, so I have another word today.
Enjoy your today. Don't live in past or don't live in future.
That's a good thought, but what about guests?
Okay. Today we had expected a guest.
Okay, we are expecting a guest or we expected a guest. I thought you will say I'm going to make some chapatis for my guest today for the evening dinner, right? So anything, it can be related to anything. The next word is
Right.
right, right.
Right now I'm waiting for my guests. They are on the way.
Right now, okay, I'm waiting for my guest. Good, excellent, that was good. Right. Now, when it comes to that's about guests at home, we have tourists. Tourists. Yeah, we have people visiting our country from other places, from other parts of the world, and they are called tourists. What about them? What
Right.
have you observed about them? They are also guests, and there's something known as hospitality. So, how do we treat them from your observation? How do we treat the guests from other places, the tourists?
It's very place to place. Some people treat okay treat them in a good way. Some people treat them badly. It's very place to
Okay.
place. And the guests are
Mhm.
like God. They are God like. And if tourists come here, if he will have a good experience here. So definitely he will have a mindset about that this here are the people. All people are good. All people are good here. So it's a
Okay.
journal aspect.
Okay. So, I'm going to work on your sentences now. First thing that you have to remember, Vishal, is we don't say peoples, we say people.
Okay. People and it's a
Okay,
plural.
be very careful. Okay, people. So so go very slow. So according to my opinion or from my thoughts, I feel that when people from other parts of the country visit us, they will get an opinion, they will get a feedback of how Indians are, how about their culture. So if we don't treat them with respect and hospitality, they may carry back bad memories to their countries. They may carry back bad memories or they may not feel good.
Right.
Yes, but if we treat them with a lot of hospitality, if we are friendly, they will have good memories to take back to their country, right? So it's like
Right. Ma'am.
exchange of culture. When people visit our country, we exchange culture, thoughts, ideas, and we show them around because India is our home. Yeah,
Right. Ma'am.
just like how you show guests around your house. Come, I'll take you around the house. Like that, we show them around. Okay?
Right. Ma'am.
Okay. So I'm stopping with the sentence formation. Before going to the next aspect, do you have any doubts?
No,
Any
you can continue.
clarification, any questions? Okay, right. Okay. So I'm going to give you a situation. Just continue the situation. Okay, you just
Okay,
have
man,
to
I'll try.
continue. It's a situation, not a story. You have to continue.
Okay, I'll try, man.
Okay. So you are visiting a famous place in India. You haven't been to that place. You're visiting a temple, for example. And it's a famous temple. A lot of people come there. It was an afternoon. So in the afternoon, many people were not there. You were there, your family members were there, and you saw a guide. That guide was around maybe 20 years of age. Okay, and that person was having lot of people around. He was having lot of tourists, foreigners around, French, the Germans. Okay, so big group of the French and the Germans. And you heard him speak in English, in French, and in German. All the three languages. You didn't understand French, you didn't understand German, but you knew English, of course. So just continue the situation. You were listening to
Okay.
him for 5 minutes, 10 minutes. He was speaking to the group and he was showing all these actions, and they were also responding to him. A small boy, around 20 years, 19 years. So just continue the situation.
Okay.
So remember, you have your family and you came to the temple. This is the situation. What will you do next? Or how will you continue the situation?
Okay, I try to start from greeting, hello, sir, and we are new here. We want to explore this
One second,
city.
one second, one second. Go slow. I will try. Just go very slow. I will try to.
Okay, we are coming here from Haryana. We want to explore this city. Okay, could
Okay,
you tell us that how many famous places are there here?
okay. So you will ask that boy.
And
You will
yes,
ask
I
that
will
boy.
ask him.
Okay,
Yes,
okay,
I will ask him. And
okay.
okay, after that, he provides some answer. He will provide some answer that
So he will say,
here
sure,
these
sir.
are
Yes,
the.
please come with me. Yes, I'll take you around. Yeah. Then,
Then we will ask that
so
can
how
you,
many people are there in your family? So what will be your answer? How many members are there in your family?
including me, we are six there. So we want to explore the
Okay,
city. So
okay,
we asked him that how which medium is good, like by bus or by train or by a taxi.
okay,
On
okay.
by which medium is better for
By which
explore the
mode of
city?
transport? Yeah, which mode of
Which mode of.
transport should I opt for? Yeah, because we are six. Six of us are there, so which mode of transport would be suitable? Okay,
Okay, and we heard about a famous temple here, and
okay,
could you tell us what is the special there and which is the time for Aarti and what
okay,
is the special in Prasad? We heard so much about Prasad. So is there
okay,
diligence facility or not?
okay. What other facilities are here? So what are the timings? Yeah, what should we follow? Like even before entering the temple, you may have to follow certain criteria. Some certain things you have to do, right? You can't just walk in,
Yes.
and maybe you
Yes,
will
what is
check
the
for
opening?
accommodation near. Yes, yes, yes. So if you have to visit the temple early in the morning for some puja, you may check for some accommodation nearby. Yeah, if possible, if you really want to visit. Okay, so you will go along with the guide, with that person. You will go around the city, you will go around the temple first. You will go around the temple with that guide, right? Okay.
That means.
Can you try using this after that? From, for
Okay.
example, we will walk
From
from the temple.
okay, we will go in the market from temple to okay from temple to okay. I confused.
Yes, we will walk from the temple to the market because he told us, for example, he told us that there is a famous market nearby. So maybe you can just
We are
visit
going to
that
market
market also.
from temple.
Yeah, yeah. So you may get some things required for the temple. Yeah, you can purchase certain things. Okay. Can you continue? This is in, okay? I hope you can see it as in,
Okay.
in.
After purchasing some flower, after buying some flower, we enter in the temple.
Okay, we enter the
Okay,
temple
but
and
it's
we will be in the
superfluous.
temple.
Okay,
We will be in the temple, not enter in, because enter already has got that inbuilt meaning.
yes, ma'am, it's superfluous.
Yeah. And we walk into the temple. So after purchasing certain things from the market, we walk into the temple. And finally, when we are in the temple, we will try to be silent. We will be silent. We are not going to speak to each other. Yeah, we have to maintain silence.
Right,
Okay,
ma'am.
try this out.
Okay. Yes.
That's the last one. When we are at
Okay.
the temple, we would, at means the premises of the temple, not exactly inside. So you finish your rituals, you finish your prayers, you come out of the temple. And when we are at the temple, we were at the temple. So suppose you're speaking from the past. When we were at the temple, we felt the grace. We felt so much of grace. We were filled with what? Devotion and enlightenment. We felt as if we got enlightened after the temple visit. Right?
Okay.
Were you able to hear me?
Yes, ma'am,
Were
I
you
can
able to
hear
hear
you.
me? Okay,
I
you were
can hear
able
you,
to
ma'am.
hear me. Okay, Vishal, I'm going to give you the feedback. Right. So, Vishal, I'm telling you again, please read, practice reading every day. Take 2 pages, take one. You can begin with 1 page articles. There are a lot of short articles available on the internet. It can be a story or it can be something on a general topic. Read aloud very slowly because that pace should come into your speech. It's not just the pace, but you need to speak clearly. Some of the words are not clear. So purposely, I reduced the speed. Purposely, I made you speak so that I could analyze and give you more guidelines. So here we had a combination of prepositions and connectives, linking words. You use them correctly to an extent, but still practice it. So imagine, have imaginary situations, think about your visits, think about pleasant memories and even bad memories, hypothetical situations, imaginary situations, real life also, and then try to speak but focus on pace and clarity of words, right? So that is where you have to work. And one more thing, I already corrected you with peoples and all. We don't say it's happened, it happens. Yes,
It
ma'am, it
happens.
happens. These things happen
It
every
happens.
day. It happens. Okay. It
It
happens
happens, ma'am.
when you get unplanned visit, not when you got. If you're speaking
When
about
you
the
get.
past, it should be yes, yes, I had an unplanned visit. Fine. But it happens whenever you get unplanned, unprecedented, or unexpected visitors at home. We all start panicking. We become panic stricken because we have to arrange for the food, or we may have to just arrange everything in the house and be ready
Right, ma'am.
to receive the guests and visitors. Right?
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Do you have any questions based on this
Okay.
or any other
No,
questions?
not based on this, but I have another question. I want to know what is the correct use of the and the. The,
Sorry?
the.
PH?
The. Sometimes we pronounce the Hindu
Okay.
and the elephant. So what is the
The
difference?
and
What is
the.
the exact
Okay,
rule?
okay. Okay. So you have
What
to
is the
refer
exact rule?
something. Yeah, let me tell you. Consonants. We have consonants in English, consonants and vowels. Vowels and
Right.
consonants. The is used before the vowels and the before consonants. Right? So you have to find out the words beginning with consonants. Find out first what are consonants in English. And then, of course, you know the vowels.
Yes,
We
ma'am.
always look at the sound.
A-I-O-U.
A-I-O, but we look at the sound, not A. It's
Okay.
ah,
Okay.
okay? E, eh. So look at the sounds, different sounds. So there we use the, and the otherwise it is the and the. So find out certain sentences where we use them. So that is why we use the and the, consonants and vowels. Right?
Okay, ma'am. Okay. Hmm.
Okay. Bye
Okay, ma'am.
bye.
Got it.
Nice talking to you. Bye.
Okay, ma'am. Nice to meet you. Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye.